Hey, we're back doing some Rogue Trader. We just had our, I guess, the big fight here on Kyabagama, so now we're going to level up. Um, Look at the injuries, man. A lot of the original, well, okay, if you've seen other videos, you saw a lot of it come from environmental stuff, the first ones, and then, of course, had some people down in the second fight because things just appeared and got instant attacks and just brutalized me. The big combat wasn't too bad though, really. Um, but let's see, what do I want to give him? Like, I don't know what's. Okay, I can see it right here. I think commerce, since he is a rogue trader. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then with this, probably a he doesn't really. I mean, he doesn't really fit a role here. Like, I'm trying to raise his fellowship as much as I can, but let's just do toughness, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Heinrich. He's going to get. I think he's not damaged. His agility. We're gonna play into his strengths, I guess. Then willpower is what I really want to get on him, but I can't. So let's see, agility, strength, toughness. Let's go with toughness, I guess. I don't know. I feel like he's the one I really don't know what I want to do with, to be honest with you. Alright. So now we've got. I think we probably do need to give him. Oh, athletics. We probably need to do athletics right now. I don't know. And then. I'm going to weapon skill. Genta. And then, again, ballistic skill is where I'd want to be, but let's do another strength, I guess. Let's do toughness. Alright, so this is the other build I'm not really sure where I want to be. Perception is not a good bad one for her though. And then, oh, she can pick a lot of things. So let's go lower warp. And Pascal. Ballistic. And then we're going to logic. Alright, that wasn't as bad to level up as I have had. Oh, don't want to pause it anymore. Alright, so
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Dementus. The Drex priest tears himself away from me in data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augment is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of fresh augments attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from his untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are Von Valensis, are you not? Pascal changes a series of Ben Harmonic symbols with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiate arrest procedure. This unit has been using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretch in a smile. My name is Dementus Hahnemann. I believe it is familiar to you. This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. No, why would I do that? That was the work of the maimed hunter. Term not recognized. It is a specialized term used by your branch of tech heresy. It's simply a name that fits in. You must have noticed by now that names are full of lies, haven't you, Pascal Hahnemann? Mocking laughter burst from the heretic's lips. Giving you another chance. Another? You have the right, I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from Archimagos Armanaut. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Armanaut taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems that I have become his best students. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the omniscience will. Bless me! Should you consider these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Arnaut's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws at me until. But be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in it places where it should not be. Hahnemann. I kept seeing this marker upon the creases of a great plot. Deception created by Archimagos Armanaut. No sound mind is capable of such twisting coming, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted me ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth, but words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? His pale lips threatened a smile. Fine, show me your truth. Tech priest shifts his data slate around. His screens covered with green ruins, performing an ungodly dance to computation. Pascal casts a quick glance at the data slate and says with contempt, the sacred logic is impaired. Your calculations are irrational, yet they are correct. It isn't holy nonsense, the betrayal of pure logic, the fruits of the diseased mind that renounce the fundamental laws of Pascal's fox and Strapsy, like a dry throat of an alien man. Your calculations lack sense. They're riddled with errors. They do, and they are, in this place, but there's another place where they have the right to exist, where nothing can add up to become something, where the mathematical zero can perish and decay, and infinity can measure itself. The warp. Use warp technology. It is forbidden. But why? I altered the planetary box array. I summoned Promethean. I replaced Promethean with fuel made from the souls of the servants. Some of all knowledge that exists in this world lies in the warp, and I am extracting it. Do you think it is sacrilege? I think it's sacrilege not to do it. I think it's hypocrisy to reject warp technology, to betray the omniscience commandment that we are to know and comprehend all of creation. With an icy smile, the heretic hands Pascal's data slate showing the dancing blasphemous green symbols. Do you want to know everything about yourself, about me, about the maimed hunter, about Armanaut? Everything. Pascal's mechanized right carefully accepts the data slate, and after a brief pause, shatters it with a servo pincher. His voice is resolute, not at such a cost. I mean, merely a secret knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of ordinary transmechanic tests with maintaining the planetary box array. But ever since I received that strange signal, my ears have been opened up to what previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been turning my box station to that very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? The fabricator's center didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him in the depths of my mind. It lives there still, eating through my synapses and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge and freedom. Changes. Freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operations have been established. You have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your competing processes have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective. I revealed the truth. I comprehend just as the Omnissiah commands. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about in the cage of dead vows. So which of us is defective? Pascal switches to technolingua, his vox erupting with a series of Ben-Harnick symbols. There's no need for secrecy. Let him understand. The heretic nods in your direction with a smile. Pascal glances at you with worry and says in Gothic, with a voice doubtful, following a voluntary surrender, I will be willing to commute the punishment from immediate destruction to arrest and isolation, for the purposes of conducting exhaustive interrogation. Does that not violate? Indeed, Techron, it does violate dogma of purity. Just never say. Your possible familiarity with matters related to the fate of the blessed Amarat justifies this violation. Last decision. Request denied, Tech Comrade. You will have to pull what I know out of my head.
I'll make an example out of you.
I will take you down.
Okay, so here's our next fight. We just have 3. I mean, obviously you don't know what's going to happen later in the fight. Okay, so I'm gonna put Cassia here. We're gonna put Cassia here. We're gonna put Cassia here. This is probably a big mistake. Well, we can't do it anyway. It doesn't matter. We're gonna put Argenta here. We're going to put Cassia here. We're going to put Pascal here. Put... I can't get back there to him, can I? I don't think. Heinrich's there. Okay. So Cassia... do this.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Do
That is foolishness. I'm afraid not. Do not dare ask.
How does she not have line of sight of that?
Foolishness. I'm afraid not.
That doesn't make any sense.
Do not dare ask.
Wish that thing rotated a little better. Alright. So... let's see.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, wait. I didn't see these things.
I'll do it.
Okay, that's not what I really intended.
As
but
the Emperor commands, I act.
oh, messed that up. Mind scrummer grenade. Oh my god! That's a lot of damage there.
On it. I'll make it happen.
I will do my duty.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Indeed.
Ha ha ha.
I'll see to it personally.
3 misses. I have no idea what those things do. Oh my god! I'm screwed here. I can't believe you took Abelard down. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble here. We're in a lot of trouble here. I thought the other was the big fight. Maybe it wasn't the big fight.
Get me a target.
They're dodging everything. Oh my god.
I'm done with this one.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Oh crap, she can't actually... She can't actually shoot anything because of...
Doubt is for the weak.
Request approved.
That is foolishness.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Probability analysis successful. My vow is the Omnissiah.
Okay, I don't think I got him out of there. So that's... Should we take that down? Or should we start dishing out damage? We should need to start dishing out damage on this thing.
If I may.
I won't stand for it.
Alright, so...
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, wait.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Okay, we took him down at least. I can't believe I lost Abelard though. He's...
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. It's as good as done.
Yeah, that wasn't good anything.
Your reckoning is due.
The Emperor is on our side. I won't object to it.
Alright. We're gonna do this. It's important, that's important right there, I think.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I... You, my Emperor! I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, this thing has a lot of hit points. I mean, it's got a lot of armor apparently. Alright. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Request approved.
We're gonna do that.
Running binary.
We're gonna do that. What is this? Hmm.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Request approved.
This is a little bit of a...
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
This is a little bit of a different battle than what we're...
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Running binary override. My vow is to serve.
We'll finish him off here.
The Omnissiah's vital functions successfully terminated.
Pascal stands emotionally and stares at the Heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, I'm taking this neurocogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Do whatever you deem necessary. Pascal leans over the corpse, activates the sampling tool in one of his machine rights, and plunges it into the tangle of augments covering the Heretic's skull. What was that thing that flashed up there? That's... what is that? Okay, so that's... Let's get that for a second. I mean, it's just a much better weapon. He doesn't really have anything to do that with, so... I have a feeling that battle would have been really a lot easier if I didn't have
Rise
like
to the top.
a thousand
Left in the dust.
thousand injuries. Let's go this way, I guess. What's that? Redemption gauntlets. Okay. That's the area that I took so much damage on.
As it should be.
As it should be. I don't think that's as it should be. Alright. Whatever.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright. So now there's a place over here that I'm trying to...
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, it's over here. Like, how do you get down there?
Is there money to be made?
Like, there's a thing here. Alright, I think it's time to leave. I guess we can go walk through this stuff
Always
again. It
keep
doesn't
your
really
eye
matter.
on the price.
At this point, it doesn't really matter because I don't think we're through with the combats.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Let us not dawdle. I'll brush this off.
Just go through it.
Deliver us.
Plan.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
I mean, there's just... Like, how do you get in here? Oh wait, we've done that here.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh god, we have to walk back through that thing, don't we? Oh no, here's the thing. We have done that into the inside, haven't we? Oh, there's no way to bring that up, is it? Ah, that's annoying.
I'll channel my pain into anger.
Who thought that was a good idea?
That's what we need is more injuries.
Keep your wits about you.
Do we go over here? Because I don't remember. I don't remember if we've done that yet. I think we have. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we've definitely been here before.
Is there money to be made?
It would be different. I wish it kind of had a name, like it said what it was to the inside and to the outside. All right, let's head back to the ship. Maybe if we can get through the load screen.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright. To the void ship. Or not. Okay. Sharp pain pierces your head and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In that same moment, the manifold torment turning you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn. Through the tears, you see a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Earl on the Cruel. You squint and wipe away the tears, and for a moment your vision clears. Before you stands a mighty giant clad in dark power armor, lavishly adorned with bas-relief of snarling demonic silhouettes, and punctured with prayer scrolls. Two braziers are mounted behind his shoulders, burning with unnatural blue flames and emitting thick black smoke that curls and twists upward like a funnel. Beyond the giant, you catch a brief glimpse of a crumpled figure bound in chains. The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hands in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Earl on the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze toward the sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. They call you a hero, an empty word, a worthless pedestal among hundreds like it, all built by the lackeys of the false god in their hubris and ignorance. The pedestal will soon be a sacrificial altar, and you will become yet another reminder that to the expanse that no hero can save it from the truth. Giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice that on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. This is the bridge that connects our minds, created by the will of my slave, whose fate you should be envying. The Psyker is useful enough to me to be left alive. You, less so. I want you to look upon the one who has disrupted my flux duties. I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flux duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the fabricator censor. You think of their death as a triumph. However, it is but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantium. Revel in your victory. It will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that warrant closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Conrad of Whitbeer sought to obtain. By defiling the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Imperium, he was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who would do the work of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true God's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse's relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of if you taught defiance? I am a rogue trader. There's a lot of options here. We're going to inquire around words about I am willing to give the warrant to you in exchange for the blessing of your masters. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, you waste your time trying to tempt me. It is not blood that defines a person's deeds. Only their will does. And my will is thus begone from my mind. Pitiful instinct, you dare. Insect, you dare. Gust of wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate. Dark halls of Manufactorum are leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. That was a close call, for the sake of Holy Terra. If I had lost a second rogue trader in such a paltry span of time, my only option would have been to shoot myself out of unending shame. I sensed the presence of another psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally, and then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. You at least appeared unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? Look here. One of the traitors to the Imperium, I don't think it was he who touched your mind. I wouldn't have had the strength to go up against a psyker from the ranks of those monsters. Well, gee, that's nice to know. He might have forced some mortal to do his bidding. Perhaps it was, though, the same hapless medium that he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Such an indescribable power to have reached out to your mind at such a distance. Sister Argento, who's been watching all this intently, grows pale and makes a sign of Aquila to ward off evil. I see. Henry stares at you with whether surprise or anger you don't know. Then he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorize later. Although I will say, Malachi, that his words not leave much room for interpretation. The manufacturer around you looks the same as before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. Alright, back to the ship. I'm like, oh my god, we're getting ambushed on the way back. It's supposed to go in there. The world's industrial heart is beyond the corruption, but numerous faint fox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. Sacred machines and hallowed lace from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's hold. The fate of Kiavagama hangs in the balance. Yeah, we're gonna do that. The blast furnaces are lit again. Machines are once more filled the air with screeches and squeals. The mag trains of wagons stretched in lines from one workshop to the next, but the cogitators have been harmonic chants carry alarming rumors of malevolent and foul traces of corruption still lurking in deepest chambers of the Manufactorium. Alright, let's see. Alright, so what can we do here? Cursed boots. Whenever... Whenever ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each adjacent creature and to the wearer themselves. Conviction, heretical warp. Well, I don't have any... I mean, I have her, but... See, that's worse than, that's honestly worse than the plasma weapon I just got. It's worse than the one I just got. I don't really want to lose profit factor. I guess we'll go this one. Okay, that's some pretty cool stuff there, I think. We can't really do this to get in. Alright. Anyway, that was a Kibagama, so we'll look at. Definitely got some things to do here. Got twins. We didn't find that. We didn't find this one either. We got a few things still to go. Got twins, we need to go there. Contracts, so we can do something here maybe. People, we're a long way from that. Adamantine. There's another people. More people. Does this... Does that cost me 3 profit factor? I mean, does that cost me 3? Or is that just, do I just have to have 3? It looks like it cost me. Anyway, we're going to end it here. Appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next time.